A young girl, Anna, excitedly unwraps a present she received for her birthday. Inside is a beautiful porcelain doll, dressed in a frilly pink dress and with long, flowing blonde hair. Anna's eyes light up as she cradles the doll in her arms.
Thank you, Mommy. It's the prettiest doll I've ever seen.
I'm glad you like it, sweetie. I found it at an antique shop.
Can I take it to bed with me?
Of course, just be careful with it. It's quite old and fragile.
Later that night, Anna wakes up with a start, her heart pounding in her chest. She feels a chill run down her spine as she senses something isn't right. The room is eerily quiet, the only sound being the soft ticking of the clock on her bedside table. Anna slowly sits up in bed, her eyes darting around the room. She can't shake the feeling that she's being watched. Her gaze falls on the doll, still tucked into bed beside her. It looks so innocent, its porcelain face serene, its blonde hair gently flowing over its shoulders.
Mommy, what are you doing?
The doll doesn't move. But then, Anna notices something even more unsettling. The doll's lips are curled into a sinister smile. But as Anna stares at the doll, something about it seems off. Its eyes, once filled with a lifelike sparkle, now appear empty and glassy. And its lips, once curled into a sweet smile, are now twisted into a sinister grin. Anna's breath catches in her throat. She can't believe what she's seeing. The doll's smile widens, revealing rows of sharp, pointed teeth. Anna feels a wave of terror wash over her. She tries to scream, but no sound comes out. The doll's grin grows even wider, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. Anna feels like she's trapped in a nightmare, unable to escape the doll's menacing stare. Suddenly, the doll lunges towards Anna, its arms outstretched. Anna screams again, this time with all her might. She throws herself off the bed and scrambles to the door, her heart pounding in her chest. She doesn't dare look back as she dashes out of the room and down the stairs, her footsteps echoing in the silent house.
Mommy, Daddy, the doll! It's alive!
Her husband, David, exchange a worried look. They follow Anna back to her bedroom.
Anna, there's nothing here. It was just a dream.
No, it wasn't. I saw it. It was smiling at me.
It happens. Don't worry, sweetie. Tomorrow you will have a good dream.
But Anna's father was wrong. The next night, Anna sits on the edge of her bed, her face pale and drawn. She can't shake the terrifying image of the doll's smile from her mind. She tries to convince herself that it was just a dream, a product of her overactive imagination. But deep down, she knows it wasn't. She remembers the doll's eyes, the way they seemed to pierce into her soul. And she remembers the doll's smile, the way it sent shivers down her spine. Anna slowly gets up from the bed and walks over to the window. She looks out at the garden, her mind racing. She wonders if the doll is still out there, watching her. As she stares out the window, she hears a faint whispering sound coming from behind her. She spins around, her heart pounding in her chest. There, standing in the corner of the room, is the doll. Its eyes are fixed on her, its lips moving as if it's trying to speak. Anna can't make out the words, but she can feel the doll's message seeping into her mind. It's a message of fear, a message of despair. Anna feels a wave of panic wash over her. She takes a step back, her eyes wide with terror. The doll's smile widens, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. Anna feels like she's trapped in a nightmare, unable to escape the doll's menacing presence. She turns and runs out of the room, her screams echoing through the house. Anna's parents, concerned for her well-being, decide to get rid of the doll, which they believe is the source of her nightmares. They find an old fireplace in the garden and throw the doll into the burning flames. At first, they are relieved, thinking that they got rid of the terrible toy. With the coming of darkness, they felt uneasy. There was a feeling of incompleteness, as if they had missed some detail. David assured Sarah that everything would be fine, and they fell asleep. Anna's parents lie in bed, wide awake, their hearts pounding with fear. They can't shake the feeling that they are being watched. Every creak of the old house, every rustle of the wind outside the window, sends a fresh jolt of terror through them. They had hoped that destroying the doll would have put an end to their nightmare. But they were wrong. The doll has returned, and its presence is more malevolent than ever. They can feel it lurking in the shadows, its porcelain eyes glowing with an eerie light. They can hear its soft, creepy laughter echoing through the halls. Fear grips them like a vice, squeezing the air from their lungs. They want to scream, to run, to do anything to escape the horror that is closing in on them. But they are frozen in place, paralyzed by terror. They know that there is no escape, that the doll will not rest until it has claimed their lives. The doll's laughter grows louder, closer. They can see its silhouette in the doorway, its porcelain face contorted into a cruel smile. They close their eyes, waiting for the inevitable. The doll's laughter fills their ears, and then there is silence. When they open their eyes, the doll is gone, but the terror remains etched into their very souls. They know that the doll is still out there, waiting for its next opportunity to strike. They know that they will never be safe again.